Hey, what's up guys? Houston here, and for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. I really appreciate the support. Now, today's video, we're going to be talking about banks, okay? Now, in terms of these banks, not regular banks, we're talking about banks that actually use TransUnion. All right. Now, some of you well, why are you only looking at TransUnion? Here's the situation. All right. The majority of the time when you pull your credit report and stuff, you're going to have your Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and 90% of the time your TransUnion always has a higher credit score. All right. And since they always have a higher credit score, it's like, why not leverage that? Okay, so this is why I'm giving you the advantage. And plus, in this video, I'm going to be showing you two strategies that's definitely going to help you to be able to maximize your TransUnion credit report. Okay, so understanding that, here's the thing about it. The first bank that I want you all to understand is First National Bank of Omaha. Okay, now the First National Bank of Omaha, people say, hey, they pull from TransUnion. Some people say, hey, they pull my Experian. I guess it depends on which region of the country you're in. But at the same time, the reason that I have them on the list is because a leverage to give you an interest-free loan for 15 months. Okay, that's right. So the First National Bank of Omaha, they have a Visa credit card you can get for 15 months balance transfer. So no interest on the credit card and purchases for up to 15 months. So this is why I'm always looking at ways to not only save you money, to be able to leverage as well. So that's the reason that First National Bank is on here. All right. So a credit card for 15 months, no interest, balance transfer. That's definitely a credit card you definitely want to pay attention to. Now, in order to get that, their average credit score is about a 690. Now, some people, they don't like First National Bank of Omaha because they said they've been screwed over or whatever. Again, I guess it's a 50-50 situation. And keep in mind that with the First National Bank of Omaha, they're not in every state. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, the second bank we're going to be talking about is Barclays. Now, we know for sure that Barclays is going to pull your TransUnion. And again, with Barclays, here's the thing about it. You can get a credit card with Barclays at around a 660 credit score. So if you're an Uber driver, you may have applied for the Uber Visa credit card from Barclays, right? So like I said, a 660 credit score can help you with Barclays. But another thing I like about Barclays is their JetBlue, okay? If you're able to get their JetBlue credit card for the business, now I'm talking about the business, I like this card because in terms of the way that it operates and stuff, because it won't affect your personal credit nor your business credit, okay, unless you actually just stop making payments and stuff like that. But in terms of reporting negative activity and stuff, or say you max it out, it's affecting your business credit or personal credit, it doesn't do that. So that's the reason that I like their JetBlue business card. And that's one of the things that you may want to take a serious consideration of looking at. Now, number three, we want to talk about Navy Federal Credit Union. Now, most of us know that you actually have to become a member to be a part of Navy Federal Credit Union, in which I did make a video that walks you through the step to become a member of that. But also, I also want you all to understand that I made another video that was teaching you how, if you're a member, how you can possibly increase your chance of higher limit credit cards as well, okay, with Navy Federal. So there's a link in the description for that video if you want to check it out. Now, here's the thing about Navy Federal. I had a client with a 580 credit score, okay? A 580 credit score, and and they gave her a $25,000 credit card. As a matter of fact, when you see that video, you'll find out there's a lot of people that are in the 500 range that are being approved for Navy Federal credit cards because they've been members with them. And one of the things that I tell people, the main reason that she got approved for that credit card is because she has a high income. So the credit may not be that strong, but because she has a high income, so that helped her get qualified for a $25,000 limit credit card. Okay, so like I said, you have to become a member, but at the same time, with Navy Federal, they give you a lot of flexibility to be able to help you to build up your credit and everything to get large lines of credit. All right, and they pull from TransUnion when they're getting credit cards. In order to open up account, they'll pull from your Equifax. But in terms of credit cards, they're going to pull from the TransUnion. All right. Now, here's another one. U.S. Bank. Now, the reason that I like U.S. Bank, how would you like to be able to get an interest-free loan for almost 3 years? Okay, for almost 3 years. Say that you went and borrowed $100,000 from a bank, and then the bank said just paid $100,000 back. Within the 3 years, we don't charge you any interest. Well, that's what I mean about certain banks and stuff and leveraging them. And this is how that strategy, this is the first strategy that I wanted to tell you about. So with U.S. Bank, they have a platinum card. Okay, so they have a platinum card, and they give you up to 20 months, 0 interest balance transfer. 0 interest balance transfer. Okay, now remember we talked about the First National Bank of Omaha. So just say that your credit score was strong enough, like I said, and they're about a 690 as well. All right, some people say they want you to be in the 700s, but people have managed to get this card with a 690 credit score. But what the strategy that I would do is, if I can get a Visa credit card from First National Bank for, just say for $25,000, right? And for 15 months, right? For 15 months. So then it comes up on, say, maybe about the 14th month. Then I get qualified for the U.S. Bank. So out of that $25,000, say I paid the balance down to maybe about $15,000. Okay? So I paid the balance down to about $15,000. The 14th month, now what I would do is take that $15,000, transfer it over to this U.S. Bank Platinum. Okay, now with that U.S. Bank Platinum, they gave me 20 months. So I have 20 months, no interest on $15,000. Plus, the thing about U.S. Bank is every 6 months, they give you a credit line increase. So you didn't close your First National Bank of Omaha account out. You just transferred the balance. So you still have that $25,000 here, plus you have $15,000 plus over here at U.S. Bank. So now you have more capital to work with. Now here's another thing. Okay. So with the First National Bank of Omaha, let's just say you used maximum 30% of that 25, okay? And that 30%, and you open up a U.S. Bank business account, okay? And you deposit the money in that, and you got a U.S. Bank business credit card as well, and you funded that account, okay? Now, you're building on the business side as well as the personal side. And again, you still have an interest-free loan with U.S. Bank, right? So now you're actually just moving money around to help you build up your business credit. And these accounts are on your TransUnion. So with your business credit card, say that you get approved for your business credit card and you max those out, that's not going to affect your credit score. So that's the reason strategies like these work for people that knows how to manage money and move money around, because you're not paying any interest, you're just using their money for free. So that's the reason, like, you're getting almost 3 years of interest-free money. That's what you want. Now, talking about U.S. Bank still, so when you go into U.S. Bank, there's 2 credit bureaus you want to freeze, okay? 2 credit bureaus. That's your Sage Stream, okay? And you want to freeze your ARS, okay? You want to freeze those 2. All right, and the reason you want to freeze those 2, because with Sage Stream, we was talking about the inquiries earlier and stuff. Like, they're gonna look through your Sage Stream and they will see what type of recent accounts you apply for, as well as with the ARS. Okay, so by you freezing these, you have a higher chance of being approved with U.S. Bank cards and everything. Okay, so not freezing your TransUnion report, not freezing your Experian report. You can freeze your Equifax, because again, we're going to talk about that later. But in terms of keeping your Experian and your TransUnion open and freezing these 2 credit bureaus, Sage Stream and ARS, you'll have more leverage, okay, to get approved for these cards. Now, here's one. Alliant Credit Union. Now, here's the great thing about Alliant Credit Union that I like, is that they will do a soft pull, okay? They're going to do a soft pull, and in order to join them, you have to use their Foster Care Success Foundation, okay? And I think it's like maybe about, I think it's between $5 to $10 to join there, okay? But at the same time, again, most of these cards and banks that I'm talking about, again, you don't have to have perfect credit. Long as you're touching at least a 690 credit score, you're good. That's the reason that in terms of strategy, it's very important that you at least can get your credit score up to a 690. Now, I have one more strategy that I want to share with you guys, and I promise you, for those of you that are independent contractors, that if you're driving for DoorDash, Instacart, or any type of independent, you're being 1099, this is a strategy I definitely would encourage you to use, okay? And that's using the PayPal MasterCard, okay? Now, with the PayPal MasterCard, to qualify for it, you need a 640 credit score. Most people have been approved with a 640 credit score. All right. Now, here's what I would do. If I was an independent contractor, like I said, driving for Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart, whatever, right? If I was an independent contractor, okay, once I set up my personal account and my business account, I would also set up a business account with PayPal. Okay? I want you to stick with me, because this is something that I think if you utilize this strategy, it's going to give you a lot more leverage. Okay? Now, here's the thing. You have your PayPal MasterCard. So what you want to do, even though it's already a credit card, what you want to do, you want to use your PayPal MasterCard. You can probably go to eBay or some of those other gift cards and buy Visa gift cards. Okay? Now, I know this may be puzzling you right now. You're like, well, Houston, why would I want to use a credit card to buy more credit cards? Well, here's the thing about it. Because you can't liquidate your PayPal MasterCard into your PayPal business account. That's the reason, right? And the reason you want to liquidate the card, so that it would help you build a faster relationship with PayPal on the business side. So that's the reason you want to use your PayPal MasterCard and purchase Visa gift cards, liquidate those Visa gift cards over into your business account with your PayPal account. Now, you're like, okay, Houston, why am I doing this though? Well, here's the reason that you're going to be doing it. You see, with PayPal, here's the situation with PayPal. With 90-day accounts, okay, they let you borrow up to 30% of your deposits. They let you borrow up to 30% of your deposits, right, after 90 days. This is the reason that I keep on telling people open up a PayPal business account or Premier account. Now, on the business account, they said as long as your annual sales is about 15K on the business. On the Premier business, they want it at 20K, okay? Now, again, the reason that you want to build this relationship and this strategy is because with your PayPal business account, they're not pulling your credit. They're not looking at the credit. They're looking at the activity that goes on in your account. So again, if you're an independent contractor or you're starting a business and stuff, this is definitely a strategy that you want to use because again, if you're driving or doing whatever as an independent contractor, having your EIN, having been paid to your EIN, you're going to build up the business bank account and your business credit. So now the money that you deposit into your PayPal business account, you transfer that money over into your regular business account, which is building up the business credit. This is the reason you won't need net 30s. So you don't need net 30 accounts, nor will you need a DUNS number. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that they're not good things to leverage with, but at the same time, if you're trying to get more funding and you're trying to get more capital, then this is the best strategy to use, especially when you're leveraging PayPal, okay? So if you have more questions or you want to learn how to set your company up the proper way, you can click the link below and reach out to Three-Way Funding, set up a consultation, and I can walk you through the steps. We also offer the service as well. So I hope that this video helps you, and definitely I hope that you try some of these strategies and leave a comment below to let me know if you was approved for any of these banks using just your TransUnion. So this is Houston with Three-Way Funding. I do appreciate your time. Thank you.